Hi and welcome to Warframe update 15.14. I thought we'd start this one a little bit different this time. Yes, I'm floating in space. I thought we'd start with the red text here. I'm not sure why this says it's the new Saryn. There's also Alad V. But I just thought we'd start in here so you can actually read these yourself if you wanted to. I mean, what has 2000 health? And you can actually see there it's just gone live as I'm getting shot in the butt here because that wasn't there a second ago. Huh, it still says 15.13. That's why I started it in there, just in case it didn't pop up on there first. There is 3 new Noggle heads. The first one is Alad V here. Then there is Ash, though I kind of wish they were a little bit bigger in the pictures. And then of course, last but not least, Saryn. I don't think that's a complete set yet. I mean, if you go to equipment and down to the set decorations, there they are. No, that's nowhere near a set yet. If you take the 3 away for the ship, that's nowhere near a full set for how many Warframes there is. I mean, Mesa hasn't got one. I don't think Nova's got one either yet. So they're still rolling these out, and some of them do look nice. I like my Frost one. He's hanging upside down over to the, basically on the walk down into the arsenal and where the foundry and all that is. He's just hanging upside down on there. I've got Excalibur in because I got Excalibur, and I got the first 3 that I thought were the only 3 at the time. Turns out there was actually more, hence I ended up with a Frost. And still think I should move them, but every time I go to select a mission, I have Captain Vor up here, and that was completely by accident. I just kind of placed them on there because, I don't know, I just placed them on there and never moved them, and they're still there. And is it still not there? Nope, still 15.13.8. And yes, still Christmas decorations. It also says the fixed hard survival interception mission not having the proper reward hookups. Not really sure what that means. I'll be honest. I'm assuming it's referring to keys because it goes on to talk about endless keys dropping from, my favourite has to have been, damn it, it's infected at the minute, Mars interception on Augustus here. I have done that mission way too many times. That is where I was going to level up weapons. I would go in with 1 weapon and mag and just go in there and run 8 waves, and he's basically coming out of there with at least 1 guaranteed Tower 4 key, force of habit. So it's hopefully that's been fixed, because I have noticed that the Tower 4 keys have been a lot harder to come across recently. But when they say the harder ones, they're literally referring to Sedna. Where's Uranus? That's a stupid thing to say, isn't it? Uranus, Europa, which is over there, Phobos, which I never find, over there, and Saturn. I didn't know Saturn was classed as hard missions, because it's referring to, what is it, Cassini? Yeah, there it is. That's 15 to 20. That's not really a hard survival mission. It's a fun survival mission. That's also a great place to go for Oracle cells. Any survival, interception or defense mission on Saturn is good for an Oracle cell, as well as obviously taking out Rook, because taking out Rook is always fun. It did mention the fact that there was a fix for the Stolen Dreams quest being stuck for people who haven't activated it yet. It says pending, but it did kind of become active, even though I haven't tried to activate it yet, because at the moment I still haven't done that. I've heard what the rewards are for it, but I've been busy with some other things, so I keep meaning to do that. I really want to do that, because the quests are fun. But there's been problems with it, and they're all being fixed, and I think the last of them have been fixed with this update, but I'm not really sure on that one. The arcane boiler appearing in lowercase from it has been fixed as well. It's weird, but one of the dark sectors has been changed. It's really just the difficulty, instead of it being a hard one, because it's classed as a 20. Like the defense mission, you'd say it's 10 to 20, so it borderlines on hard, because 20 and above is what was hard. I don't know why. It's now a 10 to 19, so it's now a medium difficulty mission, which hopefully will get people to play survival missions anymore. I know personally the only reason I don't play Dark Sector survival missions is because nobody's doing them. And possibly my favourite of all bugs I've heard of in this game ever is on Europa, on the OSE, this node right here. Apparently it wasn't using the interception rewards. That could have been interesting. That could have literally dropped lots of weird things. So I kind of wish I knew about that one before. That was probably a thing people actually knew about. Well, probably the biggest thing, at least for me anyway, is the pod on defense missions. Yes, this thing in the middle, which I can't see into anymore. That kind of sucks. It will now scale to the enemies you're actually fighting. So for higher level defense missions, it's going to have a little bit more health. But for lower, I mean, this is Killigan, and I've seen it have much, much worse health than that. But it's holding its own quite nicely. But apparently the armor is going to scale on it as well, which it means you're going to be able to go for much higher defense missions and not have the same problem you were having. Apparently it was having glitches where it was spawning in with practically no health, which it actually says in the forum post, which we'll leave a link for in the description, 2,000 health on a pod, or could have been a terminal to be honest, on a mobile defense. On a Tower 4 mission that is pretty bad, but obviously this is for defense and mobile defense missions. So that is probably at least my personal favourite of all of this, because having these pods just acting up like that can be a big problem. I need to go rescue. Oh, there's a lot of people actually wheeling on the pod right now. I refuse to fail. Go away, people. Why did that not kill anyone? Weird. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time. They ran away. Wimps.